What's going on, everyone? This is Ryan, health fitness professional with the Cardinal Health site in Mansfield, Massachusetts. Today I got 5 different exercises for you to try at home with your TRX. These 5 exercises are going to include areas such as the legs, the chest, the biceps, the shoulders, and last but not least, the core. Before we begin, make sure that you warm up for about 3 to 5 minutes. Anything that involves increasing the heart rate and getting the blood flowing in every part of your body will do, whether that's jogging on the treadmill or other bodyweight exercises you want to do for your warm-up. With all that said, go ahead and pause this video, do your 3 to 5 minutes for a warm-up, and then I'll see you for the first exercise working on the legs. The first exercise I like to call ski lunges. Others prefer the term curtsy lunges. This is a little different from the typical back lunge. What you want to do is, instead of stepping straight back, you're going to step back at an angle. This is going to help target different parts of the glutes and the quads for the front leg. With your lunges, make sure that your straps are nice and tight. This can also help to assist you on the way up if you're feeling very tired in the legs. For the majority of this exercise, I chose to do my side steps for the ski lunges. However, for those of you wanting to increase the intensity, you can add hops as I'm doing here. Regardless of whether you're doing side steps or hops, make sure that you are keeping your eyes on the base of the TRX. Finishing up in 3, 2, 1, standing up, and we'll move on to working the core and the chest. This complex exercise, I melded the atomic push-ups with the knee tucks and the pikes, and we're going to be alternating all of that together. For every push-up you perform, you'll follow up with either the knee tuck or the pike. Again, you want to alternate the knee tucks and the pikes. This is the most challenging of all exercises we have for this video, so make sure that you are not touching the floor with either your chest or your knees. For the 45 to 50 seconds you'll be performing this exercise. Make sure that your core is tight so you're not hyperextending your lower back, and you want to keep your eyes on the floor. Of course, whenever you do need a break, make sure that you lightly place your knees on the floor, catch your breath, and then continue with this exercise. Finishing up in 3, 2, 1, knees lightly planted on the floor, and we'll move on to our next exercise. Next up, we'll be working our arms with the reverse bicep curl. To do this, you want to turn your hands so the palms are facing away from you, sticking your thumbs out so that the thumbs are facing each other. The most challenging part of the reverse curl is making sure your elbows are in the correct place. So make sure that your elbows are close to each other and they stay in front of you. When you curl, you're not going to bring your elbows in towards your torso. You want them to stay in front of you during the entire exercise. This is a very challenging exercise with your hands in this position. However, if you are looking to increase the intensity, as always, all you need to do is take a small step forward. Finishing up in 3, 2, 1, bring yourself forward, and we'll move on to our next exercise, working the shoulders. This is another complex exercise where we're going to bring the wide rows and the external rotations of the rotator cuffs together. For this exercise, it's very important that you bend your elbows at a 90 degree and keep them at 90 degrees as you lift your hands up as you externally rotate at the shoulders. We're going to be working with very small muscle groups as we do the external rotations during this exercise, so it's very important that you take it easy at first and find the intensity that's right for you. If you do find that you can increase the intensity about halfway, feel free to take a small step forward. Be sure to watch out for your form during this exercise, not only with the rows and the external rotations with the shoulders, but also with your core and your glutes. Make sure that they are very tight so you keep a neutral position with your spine. Finishing up in 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself forward and we'll move on to our final exercise. Lastly, we have our supine detox. For this, I do have a pillow underneath my head in order to better support my neck. I set my straps to a longer length and I'm pressing down as hard as I can on the straps with my hands. This is going to better activate my core as I'm performing the knee tucks. To make this easier, I am allowing my heels to tap the floor every time I complete a rep. And to make this more challenging, I'm going to hover just about 6 inches over the floor when I do my knee tucks. This is an exercise that should be done at a slower pace. If you go too fast, you'll find that you'll be inchworming yourself forward with each repetition you do. You want to avoid that and take your time as you move the knees forward and back. Finishing up in 3, 2, 1. Rest your legs, sit up, and that is the end of our 5-minute workout. So that's it for the 5 exercises, everyone. Thank you for joining me. What I did for this video was just 1 round, but you can do up to 3 rounds if you'd like to. Don't forget, if you feel like you need to change up the intensity so that it's right for you, you may have to step away from or towards the TRX straps where they're set up, really depending on whether you're facing them or facing away. As always, be sure to check out our other playlists such as core training, dumbbells, kettlebells, workout of the week. You can also look on our website to see what other services we are providing for you while you're working from home. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next workout.